Hello everyone, welcome in. Sorry for going live a little late. For some reason I can't get this cord to stay where I want it to go. Or where I want it to stay, I should say. So, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. When I open up the chat to everyone, and if it doesn't load up immediately where you can access it and start chatting, just refresh or exit out the chat and then come back, because sometimes it won't load immediately. Sometimes it does take a second for it to actually go through. One moment. There's a car that's going to come by right now. Why is this hot? Okay, that looks good. Alright, let me go ahead and open up to everyone. Okay, there we go. We are open. Welcome in. Why is this still just a little crooked? So, one second. There we go. Okay, so welcome in, everyone. Hello at last, MYYT. Hello, Matchies. Mariana. Vibing. Shaktaria. I'm doing good. I hope you're all doing well. I still haven't gotten the new decks that I ordered off of AliExpress. Hopefully, if I do like them, I can buy them in their full size. Hope you're all doing good. Hello. So I will go ahead and start making a list for everyone fast so that we can get started. So we have Ella, we have Mashies, we have, I can, we have Abiding, Reddish, Jumana. Oop, we're misspelling stuff. Okay, there we go. We have everybody on the list. Make sure you are on that list if you've already commented. Oh, I did. So we got vibing and then Shateria. Hello, Jean. Welcome in. And then we have a bake. We're still misspelling today. We're on a roll. So welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing good. I might start moving the lives like an hour later, just for the heat. You know, it should be back by like mid next month, where I can be fine. It won't be hot. Well, sadly, I was making it like unrecognizable with those spellings right now. We have Dr. Crystal. Hello. Everyone, welcome in. I hope you're all doing good. I hope everybody's having a good day, a nice weekend. My wrist is itching, so I'm probably gonna swap over. We have officially, Dr. Crystal. We have officially started Virgo season. We have officially started Virgo season, so happy birthday to all the Virgos, and happy birthday month to those who are still in their birthday month. Hope you're all doing well. Hope your birthday is going good. I know it sped up out of nowhere, but usually, honestly, for me, August normally goes by a little slower. This one didn't. Although July seemed to last a lifetime for me. I don't know why, it's just like a little itchy here and there, but I'm trying to not let it, you know, bother me. Hello, Hubert. Welcome in. You'll get added to that list. But July seemed like a lengthy month to me. I'm not sure why July did that. I think July and August just swapped up their vibes this year. Normally, February goes by a little slower for me, but this time it was March, part of April. It was odd, like, it's because of the longer daytime makes it feel like time is really slow. Yeah. But actually, now that I think about that, that would be summer and winter solstice, so that would make sense as to why both times were funky, huh? I didn't think about that. So it's true. Time slows down completely. But we'll get started with it at last. Go ahead and post your question. What is it most likely romantic art? Okay, the next 3 months. Let's get some clarity. I'm really hoping those cards get here fast because one deck, I really like the way the cards look, and if it is nice, I'll go ahead and buy them in their full quality from, you know, wherever. Amazon, probably. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So we are seeing some slowness, which honestly isn't bad, because if we're starting off with something slow that's a build-up, we do have progress already being made, so there's already a foundation there. But it's more so like finding what to take from that foundation and how to build with the better. You know, sort of like we have that harvest card. Sometimes your entire harvest is not going to be the best, right? Sometimes it's a like 5 out of 10, you know, half is good, the other half you got to throw away. In this one, we see that there's careful selection with what to move forward with. We have Three of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. I'll shuffle on that last one. Hello, Clinda. Welcome in. We have another card of 2 with the Two of Swords. We have the World. And anybody else want to pop out? Oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So we are seeing an add up to something good. We do have a 7 and a 3 at the top. And they'd add up to 10. And we have a 10 over here with 10 of Pentacles. So it does feel like a lot of this is leading up to something really good. It seems like it's a steady increase. You know, something that allows for closeness to build. Sort of like healing and movement forward, like toward union, toward something just feeling much better between the two of you. Now, it is up to you on how this progresses and sort of the speed it progresses, because I feel like for you it would be better to really be aware of what it is you want, what it is that you're expecting out of this. Mainly, High Priestess has a special knowledge in the situation. She knows what it is she's hoping for, what it is she's, you know, going to accept. And if those things don't, you know, line up with what she wants, if they don't fit her, then they're not things that she should keep in her life. And I think too, with the Two of Swords, we have another card that says allowing your own like decision making to rule the progress. Because you have a very fast, or you have very slow cards, and you would have a card that would be fast, but it's actually not, because she's just sitting there. So I'd say this is giving more of a timeline over 3 months, allowing you more room to, you know, choose when to speed up, choose when to slow down, choose what conversations to have. And I think it has a very peaceful energy to it with that Three of Pentacles as well as the 10 of Pentacles. Both really great at just understand each other, speaking to each other. And there's a good anchor in place now. So allow it to progress. It's giving 3. You might feel some good progress made like mid to late October. And then probably by the end of the year, I think there's a good like status between the two of you. It feels like that's the way it improves. Don't rush it. If you feel like you have to, don't ever rush it. Allow this to progress you know, slowly, so that it will build up steadily, not rock the boat. Hello, Jenna. Welcome in. But I do think that as long as you are going after what it is like that appeals to you, and you're putting your you know, 2 cents in, and you're getting what you want out of this, over the next 2-3 months, it looks really good for the two of you. We're not seeing like strong romance, but we do have the Ten of Cups, or Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles as a great sign. Okay, what would my friends be like if I worked a job and shade you? Let's see. Here's what having crystal ball. I know, I saw like I could still see it. I know it's like, it's not, I guess it's the way the ring light is hitting it, but it's like, it looks so weird to me. I ran out of characters. Okay, you're on the list. You guys are on the list. So we have the King of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Nine of Pentacles. I do like the Nine of Pentacles for any work opportunity, because that's a great card that shows up as a good steady income, more than enough, being in a happy place, feeling like you're acknowledged, like you're respected, the people value you. So really great energy within that Nine of Pentacles. King of Wands has a good movement, as well as the Six of Wands. So a change would actually be good for you. Oh, you have the Star and the Empress. So two great cards to have come out. Go out. We have the High Priestess as, ooh, who's falling out? As a Judgment. So this is like working hard to see progress. Definitely putting more into what it is that you want, like manifesting your true goals. And I think there's been probably a lot on your mind lately about like following what genuinely makes you happy and what gives you the most, like, but the best financially, the best mentally, emotionally. So it does read up really well as like, if you work there, being a good experience. I think a lot of things that you can have that would just make you feel like the Empress. You see a status change, a status upgrade. The Nine of Pentacles is commonly the like mini Empress. Like she's on her way to this position. So you see you're getting there, you're getting somewhere. So it does seem like something that has a great possibility. It might not be something that like right now is an option, you know, like you turn around and apply next week and it happens. I do feel like it's a buildup, because we have manifestation in the works, and we do have a transit card over the Six of Wands. But if you were to look at it, you know, over the next couple of months, I do actually think it's feasible, and I think it will bring a lot of happiness to you. It looks like there's just a great community around you, a great place for you to thrive. I think it has a beautiful energy to match your own. Something that makes you feel like you are providing a lot, you know, like you're giving to this community. You're giving to your coworkers. You're an active part of this whole gathering. So it looks very, very, very positive from my angle. It looks like it's something that can be more than beneficial. So if you have an idea for it, and if you want to pursue it, I'd say give it a little time. And I think that it will show itself to you, because you have Judgment and you have the High Priestess. You also have two other major arcana, but these two cards are great in knowledge, awareness, and sort of deciding upon things. So it looks good. We're getting some strong cards coming out. So remember, when you have those stronger cards, when you have those major arcana, it does say that something is on its way to you. So I send you other good vibes. We have Macheries next. Oh, there he is. Ooh, immediate future. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, we have Knight of Pentacles. We have Two of Pentacles. So we do have a decision coming through. And it's been something that's been like a long time coming. So, if it's presenting itself to you right now, like if we go past, present, and then future, we see that there is something that you have to decide upon now. And this is something that's very important because it is a pentacle. It would be like long term. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo. We are in Virgo right now. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands, another card of choice, of decision making. So, Hermit is normally a card where I say, like, it's either a forced isolation or a chosen, right? And for you, because this is a future card in the Hermit, and there's a choice or two choices surrounding this, this is giving more of like, it's time for you to choose how to dedicate more time to you. Ooh, Page of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. So very good cards actually for immediate future. You might want to put yourself in a self-imposed hermit. So like, you know, whether it's a week, whether it's a month, you know, of just like only doing things for you. You know, not putting yourself out there, not trying to make people happy, not trying to put up a show for other people, just setting yourself in like the driver's seat and deciding this is your future. It's what you want. You have a lot of opportunities. I think you're holding on to old ones, but you're learning how to let go of what's not going to suit you in the future. And I do think that even though we transfer from the Four to the Three, right, the Four of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles, I feel like we're letting go of things like ideas or expectations that are just, you know, keeping you stuck, and you're embracing what new opportunities are out there. So even though it might feel like weird saying isolation or hermit mode, or, you know, like just being solitary, right? It's actually a good thing because you're allowing yourself more opportunity to move forward and embrace these opportunities that come your way with the Page of Pentacles. Because this is not an old opportunity. This is a new one within the Page of Pentacles. You don't have this, you know, weighing on you anymore. You don't have to deal with these that have just been keeping you in a rut, or just, you know, creating a cycle of just like lack of progress, right? There's a new one. There's a new energy leading you to the Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups, overflow, abundance, lots of good news, lots of good opportunities for you, a fresh start, a fresher energy. There's peace within that card. So I would say look at like your entire schedule. Look at everything you're doing and say, you know what, that I don't need to focus on that right now. And this, I don't need to focus on this right now. You know, these are the things that can be put on the back burner, and then look at the things that really matter to you and focus on those things. Make sure that you're putting what keeps you sane first. You know, make sure that you're deciding for yourself and not for others, because That Two of Pentacles is a back and forth card of like, which one is better? Which one do I stick with? Is the old really getting you where you need to be? Is it time to embrace something new? And it's a heavy, like super heavy earth energy within these cards, because we have the Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Hermit, which would be Virgo, and today is the start of Virgo season. So you are actually seeing the timeline of right now, all right, over this next month of Virgo, to what, like September 22nd, right? So now to September 22nd, it's your time to get everything in a row. Might just be like, focus on the next 4 weeks, everything together. Say, this is like not worth its time and energy. It could be something simple, like, you know, like deciding that you were going to take up crocheting or knitting or something, and you're like, you know what, I can't do that, I'm struggling too much, I'm not going to focus on that anymore. And it just takes the burden off your mind, saying like, not at this time. And you're not saying you're giving up, you're just saying not at this time, meaning you can return to it at a later date, but it's taking one less burden off you, one less stressor off you. And it's just all about planning now and sticking to what you can actually follow through with. You don't have a 8 here, which is very good, because eights would normally represent chaos, overwhelming energy, or work, like too much on your plate. But you don't have that. You have all these other energies that are like decreasing as time goes by. So it's time to just focus on doing what really matters specifically for you over the next like 4 weeks, and just get those things on track. Because you also see monetary improvement, financial improvement, better emotions, better mental state. And in that self-imposed hermit, it actually brings you out of what was a forced hermit mode right here with that Four of Pentacles. So good opportunities, and I do think there's prep for you in the near future over the next 3 months. We do know lots going on over the next 3 months. Many more opportunities that you need to prep yourself for, so that you don't miss out on them. But that is what I see for you. It looks like a lot is going on that you need to just get like in the like motion, familiarity. Sorry, don't focus on recharging. Exactly. No. You got this. You have to take it at the pace of a pentacle, which is slow, which is hard for a lot of people. General September for Mariano. Let's see. We have the Sun. We have Judgment. So that's good. We have the Sun, and we have Judgment coming out. It's still giving a good energy. Lots of things that are represented within Judgment, though. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So some financial changes. I'm not sure if you're getting like some sort of ruling in your favor, or like somebody owed you money, and now it's like they're being forced to return that to you. But it feels like there's some good news on that front. Like it's been something that's been weighing on your mind, and you've just been trying to get this like either final amount settled, or you're like done playing games with this person, and you're like, just, you know, make it right. So 10 of Cups and the High Priestess. So we do have progress. We do have good cards for just your overall well-being. You have the of Cups. That's a fantastic card. Things are balancing out. Things are getting better. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You have strength. It's getting, I think honestly it's going to be a better month for you. Less stress, less energy put out. You know, like I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy into a lot of different things, but you haven't been getting a response. It doesn't seem like people have been returning that energy to you. It just seems like sort of one-sided. So it feels like you're finally getting that response. There's a lot of brightness within these cards, so much more positive um, overall energy for the month. Good news, things that you've been wanting to hear coming through, things that tell you like you're on the right path, that you're getting there, even though it might be taking time, you are getting somewhere. The best news is that there's a light-hearted or like a less stressful um, card here with the Page of Cups. That is such a great place to be. That is such a nice, like, fun card to have. So, like, you're not feeling overwhelmed, frustrated. You're not feeling like everything's serious 24/7. It's a lot of good news for you. There's also a side of just like having overall good news that you can move forward with that's like sticking with you. So something that's staying over the next couple of months. So I think your overall great energy. You have 3 cards here: the Sun, Strength, as well as the Ten of Cups, that are all really fantastic cards. Best cards to have with the Sun and the Ten of Cups. It's just like fantastic. It's happiness, it's joy, it's things working in your favor. It's finally seeing like progress being made, your energy, your hard work paying off. You have all this coming toward you, and it really looks fantastic for you. So good news, more peace, more movement. Feels like that money, I'm not sure where that money's coming from, but it feels like money owed to you. But I send you all the best. We have right outside September, maybe from hope to have positive news. Okay. Of course. So we have, ooh, 3 of Cups. That's a nice card. Good news. 9 of Cups. Good news. King of Wands. Good momentum. We have the 7 of Swords. We'll see what energy that is. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So there may be somebody either upset or feeling like they need to talk to you about something, but it feels like it's their own either misunderstanding or their own just like ego getting the best of them with that side energy of the 7 of Swords and that 10 of Pentacles. I do feel like it's a good month for you financially, because you have the 9 of Cups as well as the 3 of Cups. They're great celebration cards. A lot of comfort within that 9 of Cups. Like, that person is just really in a good place. Might also be a time to go and like talk to people. I don't know if you're necessarily looking for a job in a specific area, or like you're going to talk to somebody in a specific work environment. But with the 3 of Pentacles, that's a card of great communication in a workplace, as well as just good good communication overall. It's a very like calm card, and for being a pentacle, it actually has very great communication tied to it. I need to have it. So I think it's a really good time then for you to look for a job that fits you, because that's a good conversation going on here. Good communication with somebody. You're putting out like what it is that you're hoping to get, and you're receiving a response that fits, you know, fits in with, or at least like matches what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you're out, you know, in search of. Trying to tie things up. Yeah. Well, good news is there's opportunities, there's choices, there's movement, there's happiness, there's being just in a place where you're like, okay, it's not as much like worry as it was. I also feel like there's much more of a like a relief when it comes to your family, when it comes to your friends, people around you, people who make it a point to be controlling, right? So I do feel like there's a good energy here for you for the next month. It really does come through as like a lot of better opportunities. Whoever this is, this could just be somebody who like you know has disliked you for a while, you know, and they're like, I don't like that you're doing well, and they might just say something negative to you, or they might be like, it'll never happen, or just trying to get you down, right? So I don't really feel like that's a major impact on you. And especially here with the King of Swords, you have two very strong-willed cards, very strong energies for you. So you're just like, I'm not taking that. You know, you're deciding to move better forward for yourself in the best way of just like letting it go, ignoring it, being the one to take the high road, right? So I send you the good vibes. I hope this job really like pops up sooner rather than later, but it does feel like something is out there for you, and it's getting closer and closer. How's this visit going to go overall? Your body and I together can heal things up. Of course. All the good vibes. I feel like I might be missing a card. I'm getting a spam call. No. No. I know it's tough for you. Okay. We have... Ooh, the Seven of Swords wants to pop out again. The Five of Cups. Ooh. Oh, so we're getting a little interesting story going on here. So we have that as part of the past. The Seven of Swords is part of the past. Where there were things where, like, you guys just weren't on the same page. The conversations weren't, you know, being had. Or even if there were conversations, it just wasn't good. Like, you weren't getting through to each other. But there was a focus on what was lost, right? And then now I think there's a turnaround toward what remains and what you can now build, what can be a part of the future for you too. And I like that there's this switch of energy from such a negative card within the Seven of Swords to such a positive card within the Eight of Pentacles. So we have the 10. Okay, we had some cards fall. Let's see who fell. I don't know where the other one went. That was weird. So lots of hard work, which is good. You're both willing to put in the hard work. You have the Four of Wands, which is union, harmony. It's two people coming together. It's commonly depicted as a wedding. So lots of good positive vibes within that. And I do feel like you're both willing to put in that effort. Oh, look at it. We have the counter of the Seven of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, which is like the most truthful, honest card you can have beside the, not Judgment, Justice card. So you're willing to talk it out. You're really willing to communicate with each other. Say like, this is what, you know, what's happening in the past. This is where I am now. This is what I'm willing to try and fix. You know, what I'm trying to improve upon, and really just like own up to your own flaws, while also like both of you, right? Just talking about all the things that you've been improving and working upon, so that there could be more success for the two of you in the future. So I'm feeling really good about this. I like that there's a big energy of just awareness and a very solid foundation to move forward with those pentacles. They're both like very, very strong long-term cards. They're cards that you can, or they're cards that represent things that you can take with you. It's not like they're going to go away tomorrow. It's such a clearer energy to move forth with, that it's like you might have little debates here and there. You might have moments where, you know, you disagree, but it's nothing like what would have been represented between these two cards of the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands. It has a much better flow to it. So I do think like you're getting a good visit. You're just laying it all out there. I like the way that you're both taking up responsibilities. You're both working equally to move forward. You're not putting the responsibility solely on somebody else. There's a lot of awareness and a lot of dedication here to work hard. So it looks like a good visit where you're just like you're starting out, you know, you're building that foundation. You're starting on the next level. It looks really good here. But I send you all the good vibes, all the well wishes. I hope so. Let's see. A thank you. I appreciate. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. The Magician. Okay, so I do feel like there is something planned. We have the Fool. It might be something where they're trying to do something special. It might not be like super, you know, special or super like romantic or super fun or anything, but I feel like to them they're putting a lot of thought and a lot of their heart into it. So it does give a vibe of like this is something that they truly have put their energy into. Like you can tell that this is something that they worked on. But it has a good vibe with the no, it has a good vibe with the Nine of Cups, the Fool, and the High Priestess, because it's like a confidence, but a fresh confidence. So nothing that really feels like heavy or like self-absorbed, but it's a lot of like positive um energy, positive confidence coming off this person. They really are trying to sort of like put it all out there, what it is that they want, what it is they're hoping for, you know, how they feel about you. I just feel like they're still like slightly struggling. If they're coming through as the cups cards, it might be a representation of their own like desire to put more emotion into things, but worry about how it'll be taken or if they'll be successful or anything. So there might be just either a hesitation or like delay sort of in communication, in the way that you to speak, in the way that you or they show up for you, you know. It's just something that they're working on. They're trying really hard. You can see there's like a bit of everything going on. Still communication's a little lacking, and like full energy being put toward you. But the magician is showing up as like they're trying. They're trying really hard to get everything well balanced. So I think it'll be at least confirmation of that. Um, Whatever they're doing, whatever they're planning for tomorrow, it seems like something that will, in their mind at least, try to convey that to you, convey that the way that they feel, the way that they are, you know, growing in this relationship with you. I do feel positive about this. We're getting some good cards. We haven't gotten anything that I always say like you know, like back away from, or like, oh, I don't really like this energy. It all really has a good vibe to it. Oh, he fell asleep. But I send you good vibes. Allow this person to sort of like take the lead. I think they're trying. They just might not know really how to, or they haven't really put out that effort in a while. So they're sort of like getting back on that bicycle. Okay, we have general sight for what's coming my way until such season. Let's see. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. So very heavy pentacles so far. That would be finances. That would be job, career, mainly. But it feels like there's a change coming for you when it comes to your finances. And this could be a better job, a change of location, like where you work. It could be a promotion. I do feel like there's a conversation that's headed your way that seems to really get you on this path of like being offered more financially, being put in a place where you just feel like things are changing momentum. There's a great comfort that comes from the Nine of Pentacles. And it's interesting, we have 6, 7. We don't have the 8, but we just skipped directly to 9, so it doesn't feel like there's a lot of like difficult time ahead. It doesn't feel like a lengthy amount of time to get there. It just has like a really good momentum. We also have the Nine of Cups, so that's another card just feeling like really like in a place of just pure contentment. You have all that you need, all that you want. Things are coming together really well for you. I feel like since we get 2 9s, we see a big burst in September, and then we see the following months to have like their own individual burst. So like that movement forward. There's a 6 a 3 and 2 9s. So we are seeing cycles of 3, multiples of 3. This would normally be like, to me, the 9th month and 12th month. So September and December as big moments for you. There are also things that say like one major cycle is ending and something very good is coming in to replace it. So for me, whatever's been like the biggest thing on your mind that you've been worrying about the most, we see that that's what's coming to an end, and it seems to come through pretty quickly. We see that remove itself, and then we see some offerings come your way, some people coming toward you, um, either offering, like I said, job, career expansion, money, peace. There might also be, because the Ace of Swords is here, there might also be a major apology coming your way over the next month or two. It might be sooner, but if somebody reaches out to you that like did you wrong in the past, I think this is what we're seeing as an apology, communication, like somebody taking responsibility for their past actions and coming toward you with that. So it looks like some new things on your horizon, lots of choices that are coming through, lots of removal of negatives, of great focus of energy on you so that you can allow new things to come through. And I will say, you're only like one off from both the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So when you're like in this stage, you have a great chance of reaching your 10 in both of them within like a short period of time. So be on the lookout for that 10 of Pentacles, that 10 of Cups, because there's a lot of positive, especially with the 10 of Pentacles. I will say the 10 of Pentacles is really standing out because there's so much movement with those Pentacles for you. General and anything significant in the future. Okay. But all the good vibes to you, all the well wishes, all the positives. Okay, next we have, well, I should say first we have the Hierophant coming out. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands. Is this their energy? Let's see, is this their energy? Yes or no? Okay. So it does feel like there's some people around you that are possibly like causing some issues. And I don't think that I don't think that they're gonna stay around for long, but I will say for the next like month or so, really focus on you and building up like your future, building up your savings, building up whatever it is that like you want to focus on the most, and then just ignoring anybody who might seem negative. Because I really feel like it's a time to focus on you, a time to focus on um, what is going to get you further in life. And not to mention, there's some negative energies that just like, obviously, you don't need them anymore. You don't need them around you. You don't need them to dampen anything. You don't need them to make you frustrated and to almost like delay what's coming toward you. So just focus more on you and focus more on what you'd like out of your future, and ignore these people, because I think it's just that negativity. If somebody does come back to you from the past that has wronged you and is trying to communicate with you, you can go ahead and talk to them, but know that you're in a much better place than they are, and that I don't know, I just don't like the energies. So I'd say summarize it, just get it all out there together. For whoever, whatever this is, just ignore anybody who might be negative. Focus on you. Focus on your own enlightenment. Focus on what you need to get done. Focus on what is most important, like financially right now for you. And then just ignore all the other tidbits of things. Because I feel like as you focus on you, better things come. You move into the stage of the Six of Wands that has much better movement. Temperance has that enlightenment, that awareness. Seven of Pentacles, like finally reaping what you've been working so hard on, or harvesting what you've been working so hard on. So I think good things are to come, but for now, just like ignore some people. This just might be over the next month. Ignore some people so that when October comes along, you're just going to feel like really in a better place. What is the current contact with? Nothing to you. That's feeling is telling me no contact. We have Three of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. Six of Swords. Four of Cups. Five of Pentacles. And the Empress. So it does feel like this person thinks about you a lot. Is wanting to reach out and talk to you. But isn't actually at a place where they can. So I think that they're still trying to get things sorted, get things together, get things where you feel like there can be some form of success, where there can be things that are just very like leveled out. I think better overall. Now, the Three of Cups is a major, major card of reconciliation. It's a card of reaching out to somebody, meeting somebody after a while of separation. We see that there's movement forward. It's a struggle movement forward, but it is still movement forward, as well as the Page of Wands, like determining when actually to reach out. Knight of Cups is another one of like an emotion, a messenger of love. That's a strong card to say that there's like a true connection between the two of you and just waiting for the right sign. So this person cares about you. They're waiting for something that will say like, now's the time to reach out. Now's the time to to connect, you know. Now's the time to really get together, but taking it day by day. They want it to be successful. They want things to work out. They know that it's just like it's not the right timing, right? It's not the right place for you to really communicate. But hopefully we're seeing um, a speed up because there's a lot of awareness. This person cares about you. This person misses you. This person thinks about you a lot. They're waiting for something, you know, to say like, okay, now you can actually make amends. Now you can reach out and communicate successfully with each other. These are all very good energies for you both. Um, and I really honestly, I like that the Empress is coming out because it's such a level-headed um, person. It's such a good place to be. It's such a positive energy to have. It's usually somebody who knows right and wrong. They know who they are inside and out. They know where they fail and where they thrive. So to have somebody coming through with that awareness and saying that they miss you and they want to reach out to you. The only card really that's lacking here would be a card of communication. We don't really have a sword. And I think once a sword does pop out, then you see it as a good sign that there is going to be communication in the near future. Hello, Techie. Welcome in. I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, we have, what are Gary's feelings for me? Let's see. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, we have the Three of Cups popping out. The Nine of Wands. We have the Emperor. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. We have Micro Empress coming out with the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the King of Cups. That's interesting. So we have very strong energies within the Emperor of trying to like put out his energy, you know, to show up for people. But a lot of the time the Emperor can be very lacking on like actual successful communication skills and romance. But we see over there with the King of Cups that there is that emotional angle to it. There is that connection that's coming through. So it surprisingly has a very nice balance to it. Now, with the overall energy being like reconciliation, but worrying about it and trying to like offer what they can to you, I feel like this person cares about you a lot. Like they deeply, 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 deeply care about you. Even if they have a hard time showing it, even if you doubt it, this person cares about you a lot. But I see a lot of struggle here because those energies are on the sideline, and what we're getting are stronger, like blunt energies or blunt emotions. It's more so like difficulty in being expressive, difficulty in being emotionally available, difficulty in talking about things, because they care about you. They love being around you. They love having that energy that you give off near them. There's something that's very like soul level connection here. But we see that there is just a struggle for them. They're waiting for something. They're waiting for a sign, either um, from themselves, from the universe, from you, something that says like they're um on the right path, you know, that they're doing things correctly, that they're doing what needs to be done in order to improve things. But if they're still struggling, right, if they're still trying to improve things, that's where we're seeing some of those other cards coming through. So they're trying. I do think that it'll improve. I think they're getting to that stage where they're more open, but it's coming strong as the emperor. The emperor is such a strong, like, it's hard to even describe, because the emperor isn't, obviously the emperor has the empress, so he's not solely bad, but he just has that way of communicating where you're just like, where's that emotion, you know? 100% communication is issues. So blunt. Sometimes too blunt for me to process, and always does his inner work, reconciles. Yeah. So I do feel he's aware, and I think he's working on it, and I think that's probably where it's coming from with that Nine of Wands, is that wounded warrior, that one that worries, the one that's like, what if this happens again? And I think it's because they know that is a trait of theirs. Hopefully it'll improve soon. We do see that it's an attempt to improve, so they're on the right path. They care about you. They really do. Like, you are there. They're trying to be the right person for you. They have some setbacks here and there, but they are trying. I do send you all the good vibes, though. I've also worked on not taking it personal. Oh, that's good. I would like to know which is better to my health and healing. Stay on the West Coast or relocate to the East. Okay, let's see. We have for you, Hubert, the Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So we have West Coast, East Coast. So overall, well, I think right now, if you were to say over the next 5 to 6 months or so, the West Coast would be the best place for you. Um, that would be the place to look at, to provide you peace, to just allow you some freedom. Um, the healing aspect, because we do have the card of healing with the star. Um, that card itself really does represent healing. So it coming out on the west side um, shows that at the moment it would be better for you to stay on the west coast. But it doesn't mean that you have to stay here forever. It just means for now, financially, emotionally, spiritually, people, friends, whatever, connections, it feels like it's the right place for you. There would be a little bit of a struggle right now on the East Coast. Um, Health, we do see where there would be a struggle with health and mentality for East Coast within these cards. So it just doesn't feel like it's necessarily the right place for you at the moment. So I say stick with current location. Okay, that's good. So stick with West Coast look, West Coast for the current time frame. And then maybe in the future things will change and the East Coast would be a better opportunity for you. But for now, looks like for like your book, your tarot, your body, mind, soul, West Coast is the place to be. The rules are like that. So I send you good vibes. Of course, Hubert. Okay. What signs or feelings will I experience when I meet my future husband? Let's see. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the Sun. Okay, so we're seeing brightness. This means this person stands out. I feel like you're looking at people and there's no real connection, you know, and then all of a sudden you see this person and there's just something that stands out about them. They have this brightness, this positive like aura that surrounds them. They have a beautiful just way of connecting with people, you know. They just really are such um a bright person. This is also somebody with a really great personality. Sometimes the sun can come out and just be like focused on the good of the card. But with the sun, you also see the child on the horse, and it's somebody who is free, somebody who has that like um, childlike spirit, somebody who's a little more down to earth, somebody who has the best jokes, somebody who knows how to lighten a mood when things are stressful, somebody who can turn things around and really make the situation that might be like horribly negative into something that's super positive. So we have Four of Cups, we have the Fool. Another card that ties in with that energy. So somebody who's very like free, somebody who doesn't, I feel like isn't necessarily tied to the negativity of society. Feels like somebody who's just really like aware of like a higher power. Somebody who's very spiritual. And the King of Wands. So I do think this person will come toward you. Um, this person has more of like a connection with you. They seem like the type that would walk up to you to start a conversation. They are, they have a very like strong sense of self. I feel like there's a, it almost borderline, like slightly comes off as a little like self-absorbed or a little bit too big of an ego, but I think that's just like, you realize quickly that's not who they are. That's like just the way it appears. It's just something that, you know, I don't think even they're aware of. But a very good sense of self here. They have a great job with the Knight of Pentacles as well as the King of Wands. We see somebody who's of a higher position and makes good money. Somebody who worked to that position. So they put in a lot of effort to get to where they are. This is somebody who, you know, made sure that they were recognized and valued. Now, there does seem to be something like either golden or, for some reason, I don't really want to say blonde, but it's like that coppery color that's like in between like bronze and like gold. It might be their eyes that like I'm seeing right now. That's like, there's something that's very unique about their like eye um color or something like that, just really stands out about just the way their eyes look. So I feel like that's something that will really draw you in. I mean, it might be their hair color, but for some reason I'm reading it as eye color. um but that is what I'm seeing. I send you all the good vibes, all the positives. Can you look into what's to government with my friend Zach? And we are trying to plan a trip in December. So I'm hoping that will happen. I'm a Virgo and he's a Gemini. Let's see for Jenna what's going on with this trip. Hopefully we get some good... What season is that? Capricorn season standing out. So some Capricorn confirmation would be great. We're just looking for wands. We're just looking for pentacles mainly here, and some travel. So some wands and some pentacles. Let's see. We have, ooh, the Magician. That's January right there. So we do have good timing. Knight of Wands. We have travel. And we have pentacles. We have all the signs that we were looking for. Oh, ooh, Ace of Cups. So we do have lots of good cards, lots of confirmation with these cards. A great time for you to start planning. Get this last one out. Who is this? I feel like there's one more one that wants to pop out somewhere. Oh, wow, look at that. Another one. Okay, Page of Swords and then the Hangman. Okay, so Hangman, Page of Swords. Plan well. Make sure you have a backup. Because sometimes that can say that what your original plan was doesn't work out, or something comes up and you're like, you know what, that's not going to be fun for us. So make sure you have a backup. Make sure you have another place in mind where you can just like slide over to that if it happens, like if you need to. As for the other cards, we basically have all the cards we were looking for. We have January within the Magician. We have the Knight of Wands, with, as well as the Page of Wands. They're both travel cards. We have Queen of Pentacles, which would be Earth sign Capricorn, the correct season, right, for you to be in when it comes to this trip, this travel. Um, Ace of Cups, couple, things doing well, you know, things going successfully. Great card of like peace, happiness, abundance. I'm trying to find purse. Okay. Well, it doesn't mean like change complete locations. I mean, like if there's like a place you plan on staying, make sure you have a backup just in case, like, you know, something you're just like, I don't like this place, or um, they get, you know, overbooked. Just something that might change. I do feel like there is a really good outlook for this because of the Hanged Man. It puts everything in a better perspective and gives you a lot of clarity on um, what's going on. You know, where you two are going. So I do feel like overall it looks good. Looks like a good time. Um, as long as you stick to that time frame, I do feel like it'll work out really well for you. Magician's a great card to start with because honestly, the Fool um is like my New Year card. It's January 1st normally for me, but the Magician itself is normally my first month of the year card. So January in its entirety. So it does really, really add up well for you here. It looks fantastic. I like that the cards actually responded well. So I send you all the goods, all the positives, all the funds. Ooh, that'd be good. Be happy to hear. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I got some packages I need to get. BRB. 1 second. It'll take me like a millisecond. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I apologize. Oh, that's good. No worries, no worries. All the positives too. Thank you. Okay, so for Fire Spawn we have... Who wants to come out first? Ooh, 6 of Wands. The Emperor. the Queen of Swords. So it's definitely more of a elevate yourself. 5 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely need to, not saying that you're not elevated. I'll explain in a second. It's definitely a time to elevate yourself, to get yourself to this bigger, brighter, better stage, because there is something that's changing, something that's saying like it's done, it's out of the way. You need to like just focus on you. You need to do what is needed to enter this newness. Now, normally the Six of Wands has to leave in order to come back as somebody who's celebrated. So we'd see that as somebody who's worked very hard to get to a better place. And then we see it grow even more into the Emperor. So we see a level up. Now, oh, that's interesting. We have the Four of Cups to the Star, and the Star does follow. The Star follows the Tower in the tarot deck. Let me just clean this off. So the Star does follow the Tower in the tarot deck. It does represent healing, things improving, rebuilding after disaster, right? So it's all sort of lining up for you. Now, because the healing is coming out, or the Star is coming out, and it feels like you're elevating yourself, it does give the vibes of you're choosing a tower, and this tower is not a surprise. So, oh God. Being as it's not a surprise, this is like getting rid of some really negative people and some negative energy. This is getting rid of things around you that like are cluttered, right? These are things that are like you leave there and you're just like, why do you keep it? But you haven't gotten the courage or the strength up to throw it away, right? These are things where I feel like it's just about organizing energy and then moving forward, because if you're entering this new stage with the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Emperor, a lot of really good things are coming your way, mainly in manifestation and things you've really been hoping for. And this would be over like the next 2 to 3 months. So be on the lookout for these things. Just get rid of those things, you know, make space, clear the room around you, clear your headspace, clear the negativity, get rid of those frustrations, and embrace this like new that's coming through for you, because there's a lot. Wheel of Fortune, you have what? The Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Star. You have 4 very strong major arcana coming through here. Very strong cards that say like all these things are possible for you. Just make that you know, make it for you, right? You don't have to be forced into a tower. You can choose that tower and control it. Yeah. I just be on the lookout, because if you're getting these messages of something greater or higher for you, it looks like it's like right there on the horizon. But I send you the goods. Okay, we have Techie next. I'm not sure if she's here, but we can always timestamp if not. Okay, she's here. Oh, that's weird. Hold on. That is so weird. My cards were crooked right now. I'm trying to figure out which one. did that. Okay. There we go. Okay, so for the first question, let's see. Ooh, Six of Cups. The Moon. We have the Ace of Swords. Page of Cups. So we do have the start of a new romance coming through. This would actually be pretty soon. It's still a cup movement, so it might not be like this month, next month, you know, it still might be like a couple months off. But we do have a romance coming through. This has a youthful energy to it. The Page of Cups is he's a young, awkward person in the card, but it normally indicates somebody who is very like honest, very like they try very hard. They put out so much effort into who they are, what they're look at it, what they're going after, what it is that they want in you know a relationship. They really truly care about people. And then you do have the Six of Cups, which would be my soulmate, good energy, good person, right place, um, card. So I do feel like somebody is actually really like strong, um, coming through for you. Somebody who, it's been sort of a long time coming. Now, with the moon is normally interpreted negative. I don't think it's negative because it does have more positive cards around it in this instance. So I'll say with this one, we do see that there's more so an awareness of who this person is and knowing or how it is you'll recognize them, right? How you'll know this person is the right person. They seem to actually come out of nowhere. I think there's this, um, I don't know, like pull at your heart that this person has. There's something about them that really, um, just makes you feel happy. There's this sweetness to them that's very hard to come by. They also have a great way of communicating with you. They're definitely some like you do not have to worry about this person. They will make sure you know they are interested in you, that they are, you know, pursuing you, that this is a real relationship. The Queen of Pentacles, a great place too, because it's somebody who's very stable. Somebody who, this actually might be somebody who has and or water placements in their sun and moon. So it might be a heavier on the water person, or their birth chart might be like very very water heavy. So um, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming through here. Now I will also say on that the Two of Cups has also come out. So you have both of my favorite relationship cards here. The one that represents, you know, right place, right time, right person, a true connection, an undeniable connection, as well as the Two of Cups. That's like this person that sees you for who you are, that wants to build a future with you as you are. You know, they're somebody who accepts you and sees every aspect of you, knows exactly what you're capable of. They cheer you on, they support you. They are the ones that will always be there for you, a very reliable person. And it seems to be coming through like this is finally the start of this this person's energy or this person's arrival. So they might have some shorter, curlier hair. It might not be like super, super, super curly. Um, it just feels like it's on the curlier side. It might be um like a key point of their personality. I do think they like bright colors. They will definitely approach you. They are more of the type to make sure you feel comfortable. So if they're not like immediately romantic, don't worry about that. Um, they're just trying to make sure that they're not overstepping boundaries. So give it a like 2 months or so. You'll know who this person is. They will talk to you. They will walk up to you. They will make sure that you are aware of who they are. Well, that looked really good. Start up with the second question. Ooh, okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Very good. Eight of Pentacles. Also very good. I'd love the Page of Swords to pop out. Like, in all honesty, I would love the Page of Swords to pop out with this one. We have Strength. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Magician. Okay, and then we have Judgment as well as the King of Cups. So this looks really good, honestly. Like, these are some great cards to have come out. And I love that there's a turnaround with the Six of Wands, because it's saying, like, what was unsuccessful the last time, what caused stress the last time, we're seeing as true successes, things coming together. The perfect timing for you, things are like spot on, right? Everything you could hope for in great alignment. I also like that we're seeing hard work here, like continued hard work, but um, it's like you're aware of exactly how much energy you have to put in, so you're not feeling overwhelmed. You're not feeling like you're stretching yourself too thin, but you've also got this really great momentum with that Six of Wands. So you're moving forward. You've got this energy with you. You know you can succeed. Strength is coming through as such. A positive, like courageous card. The like, you got this. Don't worry about it. Everything coming together with the Magician, even with Judgment, having that card alongside it with the King of Cups, we see a good, like a positive outcome with those two cards. So I feel like this is definitely going to have a great outcome for you. This whole timeline seems perfect. I see a lot more positivity, less stress, less like, I guess, sort of back and forth, like, um, like the issues that were present the last time around, trying to talk to people, trying to figure out where you're supposed to be, um, having people sort of create more issues than you need. So I do like that it's just having that better energy for you. Do you see 1, 8, 7? Oh, it is Virgo season right now. It's very Wand, Pentacle, heavy. No, we'll see. I do think, like, since there is success, we do have great opportunities. Oh, look at the Empress split out right now. So I feel like definitely top schools. Yeah, it feels like something that's definitely top tier. It looks really good. Definitely something that's meant for you. You know, a connection that's meant for you, a place that's meant for you. That's weird. I think I just put everything back in upside down. Okay, we have the final question. Let's see what's... Oh my god, look at how lucky that is. When I split the deck, we had um, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups on both sides. Oh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, we'll keep that one out because why not? So we see financial improvement, better finances. This can also be a raise or a promotion. This could be greater responsibility with more money coming through for you. This can also be news of some sort of like scholarship or fund or something that's been made for you. Queen of Swords. We have Page of Swords. So also good news when it comes to education, schools. The Chariot. The 10 of Pentacles. So even more like good news. The Emperor. Anybody else. So lots of things coming your way, and this is a quicker speed. So I'd say over the next 2 months, this is when a lot of things are coming through for you. Very, very quick movement. Lots of opportunities for you. I do think that with the Chariot coming through, since it is surrounded, well, partially by Pentacles, this feels like something that you've been working toward for a while, or something you've been hoping for a while, and now we see it finally like in movement toward you. So it has overall good vibes with that one. I do like that you're getting once again your generational wealth card with that 10 of Pentacles, because it's been a little while since that one popped out for you. The Emperor also has good vibes about it, because it's saying that things are excelling, you know, like it's improving. There are changes, but you're definitely in charge of these. Lots of news worth celebrating. Ooh, the World. So, more good news. Since all these cards, we don't really have well, the only card that we have that would be of fire would be the Emperor, and then we have basically balanced with everything else. But I think around late October, early November, you get some really good news, and that's very much like worth celebrating. Now we also have a Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, which would be Libra season, which would be late September. So I'm giving that to like another bout of good news. We also have October. That would be where Libra and Scorpio overlap. So you sort of have that Virgo to Libra, and then you have that progression into Scorpio. So this seems to be the timeline for you. So let's look toward Libra season and then Scorpio season as good timelines. So September, October, and November, all really great for you. Lots of reasons to celebrate. It looks good, and I'll say it looks like you're getting a good promotion here because you have two fantastic cards with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm not sure exactly how much because I'm not really getting a true number with these, but at least we know that you're getting something good. Like it's more than expected with these, because I said, like, reason to celebrate. Lots of good news with these cards. Definitely reason to celebrate. I need some cards with like percentages on it or something, you know. But I send you the goods, the goods. Uh-ohs. 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 I know. Okay, Corinne, we have what is coming for me? An area of love. Okay, let's see. Well, that was a lousy shuffle, so we're gonna do that again. We don't like that one. There we go. Okay, it's shuffling better. Okay, we have the World coming out first. So, newness, somebody's on the horizon. This could be somebody with a fixed sign. Sun sign, which would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius as their sun sign. We have Nine of Cups, so this person has basically everything together. We're seeing them at like top of their game, or at least like on their way to the best part of their what is it, career, family life, things, getting things together. So we see somebody who's very like in a good place. We have the Emperor, we have the Lovers, we have the Three of Cups. So this fills over the next like 3-ish months that this person's coming through. Now it is coming out as the Lovers, so that does show up as a very, very strong energy arrival. There's a lot of threes, cycles of threes coming through here, with the World being 21. That's 3 times 7. We have the 9 of Cups with 3 times 3. We have the 3 of Cups with 3. We have the Lovers with 6, which is 2 times 3. And then the Emperor, as well as the 4 of Wands, are both 4s, which is 6 in Roman numerals backwards. So lots of 3s. We have another 6 coming out with the 6 of Swords. But it does feel like they're coming through over the next 3 months. This person will be a stronger person. I feel like they're a higher energy. They're more of a talker. They're somebody who puts a lot of action into their relationships, into their workplace. It's just something that they really show up with. It can be something that's like slightly like overwhelming, you know, like something that's a little strong, but I do feel like they'll tone it down. You'll get used to it. It's something that doesn't last forever, so that's a good thing. They're just coming through as like both the Lion and the Strength card, as well as the Emperor, and then with that side energy of the, or not the side energy, with that main energy of the 9 of Cups, sometimes I get that like a very self-confident to a point of like arrogant from that card. But there's some good traits within these cards. I finally remembered the word I was trying to remember earlier. There's good traits within these cards. We see somebody who's takes their job very serious. We see them like really caring about their family, their community. Community is something that's very big to them. They are somebody who really like is proud of the responsibility that they have when it comes to all aspects of their life. They seem to be waiting specifically for somebody who they can spend their life with, because we're seeing the 1 cup lacking from the 10 of Cups. That's normally my sign of somebody who's just like waiting for a permanent relationship, waiting for somebody who is long term, and they just haven't found that person yet. Somebody who will match with them, somebody who wants exactly what they want. So like I said, over the next like 3 months or so, that feels to me like the time frame to be on the lookout for. There's a prominent energy. I do feel like they'll stand out when you meet them. I don't think you'll be you might be introduced by somebody, like not necessarily like friends or anything, but like maybe somebody, you know, where you know, like a coffee shop, or where you work or something. There, that might be where you guys come in contact with each other. But that's what I am seeing for you. Remember, cycles of 3. Cycles of 3 are really great, because they do say that, yeah, are like one stage is completing, something new is coming through. So I send you all the positive energies. Okay, so we have of course we have the Five of Swords. We have the World. Why is the World all of a sudden like it's just making itself known to the public? The Moon. We have the Hierophant. We have the Fool. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So, good news is I do feel like a really great career is coming through for you next year. Probably over, probably within the next 5 months, which would place us where, January, right? That put us in January. So look toward January for this, career. I think that's what it's coming through for you. It's right around the new year, because normally that's when I would place, the fool's energy. Um, it does feel like something that might not suit you at first, or maybe like might not be exactly what you hoped for, but I think it will grow to be something that you're happy with, or grow to be something that makes you content, like it actually fits you. Um, but that's definitely something that's like you have to be patient for, because it's not coming through clearly yet. You will have what you're hoping for the most part, by January. It just requires some patience, some um, exploration. You know, don't get too like defeated, right? Don't think that it's all over and nothing's coming through for you, because I do feel like it definitely will happen for you. Like you'll definitely have that opportunity. It's just taking a tad bit longer than expected. It's just something that, like, you know, good things take time, basically. But um what is the first? So Aquarius would start in January, Western astrology, and February for East India astrology. So I'd say roughly around that timeline would be when I think this really great career will come through for you. But you'll get there. I know it's taking forever, but you'll get there. I send you all the positive, all the good. Of course. Gosh. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups. We have Death. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Sun, the Hierophant, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So, there's a lot going on within these cards, obviously. I know, isn't that? When it comes to Rosh, I feel like there's a bit of a back and forth. Like there's a stop and a start. We see movement forward and happiness and like an eager energy, and then there's this withdrawal from it that just seems like self-doubt or just like other things that are coming into, you know, play. Now, I think since we're getting some heavy pentacle energy, it's probably like this person's financial situation that they're most focused on right now. So I'm not sure if they're just like trying to find the right place to work, trying to complete their education, trying to get a handle on things. But I do think that this is like um something that just seems all over the place for them. So a relationship right now doesn't really seem to be um number one priority. Now, good thing is you are within their energy. That's always a great thing to have, because the King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles is there. It's like a side energy, so not quite in sync yet, but with time things can turn around and improve. There's a great chance for happiness, for positivity with the Sun, and for a union with the Hierophant. So if you give this person some time, I think they'll be able to put in more action, more effort. But it seems like almost like a standstill at the moment, because Death, the Eight of Cups, you're getting two slow moving cards with the Hierophant as well as the King of Pentacles concerning Taurus. And then the Two of Swords has like very little movement. So not sure what that's about, but hopefully you'll see some movement, some momentum soon. So it just might be a little cycle that needs to end out. Maybe by the end of this month, the beginning of next month. We do have an 8 to a 9 here. So maybe next month we'll have a better energy. But I send you the goods. I saw a card right now that was showing. I swear I saw a card right now. Yeah. Same to you, Rena. Same to you. Okay, let's see. Because you have two opportunities. She's either going to think you're crazy, or she's going to be like, I'm intrigued. And watch us get some stuff like the most like basic Taurus cards. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. We have the Fool. We have the Chariot. The Ace of Swords. The World. The Empress. So I do feel like this person wants to talk to you. I don't see anything negative though. I think this person's like intrigued, wondering what else, you know? Yeah. I'm sort of surprised. Like, I can say with my history of being a Taurus, people like to tell me things and I never ask for it. I never ask for them for it. Like, I can know them for a millisecond and they're like airing out everything. Oh, really? Okay, we have seven of swords, seven of cups, and ooh, the lovers. Okay, so this person, I don't feel anything negative about. I do feel like there's a part of them that wants to talk to you so they could see about some other things, because we see that within the Seven of Cups of wanting to know the truth behind the cups, right? So the thing that a lot of people ignore is the truth to what comes along, right? What comes along with beauty is unsolicited attention, right? What comes along with glory can be like people turning against you, right? So it's like just wanting some awareness, wanting some information on other things. So I do feel like this person has a good understanding. There's a lot of their energy within these cards, but also a pretty calm side energy, I feel like. So go ahead. Episode couch. I do feel like there's not much of an issue here. I think this person wants to see who you are, and it might just be to see like if there's somebody that, you know, they can connect with themselves, so they don't have to worry about, you know, him being hurt or being thrown into a work relationship. But they might also get along well with you. Um, but it does have a relief tied to it, which is really odd for me. Like, I'll be honest, to have the Fool come out in a way that seems peaceful, it's odd because I feel like there's almost like a comfort in that aspect. Like, oh, that's nice that it's somebody, you know, like this, somebody who is this way over, you know, all these other ways. Um, so I I gotta say it's a good thing. Um, yeah, I don't feel anything bad toward this person. I don't see anything negative, and I think that they would definitely be the type to say like how they felt. You know, they wouldn't be the type to really hold back or be like, no, like you can't talk to them anymore because I said so. We're not seeing any of that um, coming through. I don't think they'll go to other people in a way that would be uncomfortable for you. Um, because I don't see a huge group, you know, where they're like, you know, come one, come all, come see the psychic, right? I don't see that here. So I'm gonna put out there that it's just it's not giving me that vibe or that energy. They don't seem like attention seekers themselves. Yeah, it's like you're oh, I don't think that he would feel that way. I think he'd probably be surprised. I think it's just his lack of awareness that's kicking in. But this person doesn't seem weird or um one to worry about, you know. I think they are intrigued, but it's almost like you're a breath of fresh air when it comes to people that he normally affiliates himself with, or girls, I guess. Yeah, for now I'm gonna say it seems good. I think he thought it was somebody he could trust, and I honestly don't see any bad intentions with her. So it looks fine to me. Don't worry about it. It looks fine. I do think that there's a strong connection between the two of you, and I think that that's where he's sharing this information. Like he wants this person to know, that you're there and in his life, and you have all this like profound knowledge. And if anything, honestly, in a good way, it's like saying, "Hey, she said all these things. Like she's not a liar, right?" So it's showing up as he's not like in complete disbelief, because I don't think he'd share that information if he thought you were crazy. I mean, we're all a little crazy, but I'd say it looks good. And sort of bringing you into that inner circle, I'm surprised he talked about me. He's never about me, but he really, yeah. So that's good, opening up more, bringing in more of a um, closer group, That's good for you. Telling people you exist, always great. Yeah. But stress can be good. Ooh, let's see. Okay, so we're getting some mixed vibes because I was shuffling it in reverse and I didn't know it until I looked down right now. So mixed signals on the mixed signal card itself. Oh. Okay, so we have the Moon, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Normally I could tell I'm shuffling it upside down, so it was weird for me to not realize that because I can feel it. So I'm feeling like this person is just like being extra like vigilant for some reason. I don't know if it's because I has said something that's like gotten this person like, I need to make sure this person is trustworthy, or I need to evaluate who this person really is, or like now they're like worried about something, right? Because I'm showing some sort of interest or acknowledgement. And I will say that there's also this aspect of you knowing a lot, so giving advice and him trusting you might also be um, something that is throwing this person off. But I think that they're just like a little worried on how close you two are getting, how much that he really is starting to trust you, and the um, connection between the two of you. I'm really intuitively hiding lately. Yeah. It feels like there's a lot of information going on and people trying to figure it out. Now, for you though, it does look like his feelings for you seem to be growing, or at least, like I said, putting more emotion into the two of you. Honestly, I don't think he tells a lot of people. But there might have been a few things that have been said that are like, how do I put, like this person's like, oh, wait a minute, you know, like that's too much information. That's too accurate. That's too like on point, right? And then they start to worry about those things. So I don't feel like yeah. Yeah, but the thing is too is like um if how do I put this? Like if you're giving him information, and we see this across the cards of like strengthened belief, right? Awareness. Um then we're seeing where other people who might have been influential in the past sort of being pushed to the side, or being having their turf like taken away. There's a chance. I'm feeling like it's both. That's the thing, is I did ask the cards and it came out as both energies from both people. So I can't say specifically unless I'm like, okay, whose energy is this, right? So if I said like, is it I's energy, yes or no? Then we'd have a no. So that would be um Jay's energy, right? If we have over here, right, is this eyes energy? Yes, we have a yes with the star. So we do have like split energy. And I'm not sure exactly where there's an issue, but I do feel like if there is anything, then it would be like any attention you might be giving I that this person feels like they should be getting. But also worry that like um you're giving much more helpful information. Which honestly I do see in the future as something being a problem there. I do feel like that's a big issue. And I'm not sure when exactly, but it feels like something in the future, near future, will have some sort of, I don't know, big issue. There's going to be something that's a big issue. Where incorrect information, where somebody does something and you're like, nope, that's, you know, wrong. And it shows up as like, here's the problem, right? So I don't want that. Like that's something I really, you know, freaks me out. But as long as that's where, you know, it's at, I don't know which one of his friends is going to be the one to do it, but it seems like somebody who likes to talk is the one that's going to cause like an issue. My second cards are, yeah. I just don't like that there's that thing that just keeps popping up where I'm like, and what I really don't want is like you to say, hey, you should do this, this, and this, and that's one of his friends to be like, no, do this, and he follows through with a friend, and something, you know, major, like a major issue comes up. But if he is on the track to, you know, trusting you more, then at least we know in that situation, not extremely um worrisome, like travesty. Yeah. So I'm hoping he just, you know, stops that. But obviously, either he's not used to people carrying, or people don't seem to care. Um, yeah. Yeah, I get that. Well, hopefully things will start leveling out. You know, you'll get to a point where maybe he'll actually believe that you know what you're talking about. Hope he puts his health first. Of course. Hoping those new tarot decks get here soon. I don't know, I'm going like... I already forgot the names of them. But hopefully. I liked using the... God, why can I never remember that? Light Seers Tarot. But they got to a point where they were just, for some reason, cutting my my thumb. What's he about? You know, karma can just be inability to listen. You know? To set somebody on the right path. That's the sucky thing, is you never know what it is. Oh, they do. I ate earlier. I got food. Did you eat? Did you got food? You're the bad boy. Right. Eat. So for did you drink another gallon of milk yet? I feel that. I risked eggs and cheese today, and I'm sure that my stomach's gonna be killing me later. The pain that finally went away a couple days ago is probably like resurfacing. Oh, it's gonna be both. My stomach, for some reason, like, it just doesn't like eggs. It just there's a weird discomfort from eggs. He's been on a search for um the Godzilla collab. With whites, it's not as bad, honestly. I just risk it. I'm like, some brands or some companies have worse eggs though. It's weird because most companies get them from the same place these days. I was gonna check and see if any of the McDonald's near me had um the toys yet. Scrambled eggs don't seem to bother me as much. Um, as long as I don't overcook them. As if I am very careful about cooking them, I'm good. But same as me, no. I'm trying to think of other ones. Full sets for 50? That's a lie. I ain't going to like East LA. Oh, they got the toys back at the McDonald's near me. Yeah. Go get go get Tintin. Oh wow, the other one down the street from me in the opposite direction is out of the toys and the apples. You leave in 10 minutes. I wish I could call them up but they don't answer. McDonald's won't answer. We need Kuromi, Cinnamoroll. Kuromi is Mechagodzilla. Cinnamoroll is... Oh god, I already forgot. Cinnamoroll is Destroyer. Possibly. Choco Cat is Space Godzilla. We have Keroppi, King Ghidorah. Batsmoru, Rodan, and My Melody, Mothra. And then a friend has Hello Kitty, Godzilla. Hello. I'm like trying to remember all these things, but while like my brain is breaking. I feel like these people want some information on you, but not in a bad way. I feel like they want to know who you are, what you offer, and what you bring to the table when it comes to because there's a lot of connection coming through. And I definitely feel like over the next 2 months, there's a big change. I know. there's huge energy within these cards. Yeah. Because we come upon the Fool after the moon. And the Fool would be tied to January for me. So the end of the year, right? We're seeing the last week of December, the first week of January overlap. We see all these cups being evaluated. You know, what's too good to be true. And then we have that one cup over there with the Queen of Cups that's just sort of like closed off, unknown. And sometimes, you know, that middle cup on the Seven of Cups card can be the like definitive cup. So I'm seeing it as like there's something. Maybe this is a big... Ooh. Okay. We're seeing it. We're gonna keep our eyes open for this change. We're gonna put out the good vibes, the good jujus, and we're gonna be like, this is coming through for you, pronto. I'm gonna call up McDonald's, see if they answer. Hey, not in a bad way, at least. Alright, so let's see if McDonald's answers. Well, the moon. The moon is also next to some cups. There's a lot of cup energy. Well, we only need 3, I think. Probably. Okay, no fault. Oh, we didn't get an answer. I'm going to put out the good juju and say that good things are coming. We don't have to worry about it. Everything's going to be great. Even if that sounds delusional. Because sometimes we got to be delusional. Sometimes we just got to be tralulu, delulu. Yeah. Well, you also know that um or you don't know exactly what's gone on in this person's past, so maybe he's just clingy. Yeah. So we gotta grab a hold of things and never let them go. Put them in cage. It will improve. No, gotta take it day by day. Don't be scared. It's not that bad. It'll be fine. That's not my line, but it'll be fine. Um, it's dinner time. true. I guess the next week I'll be starting an hour later just to beat the heat, and then probably like halfway through September, so I'll get back to the normal time. I'm not too sure about getting back to midnight streams because I feel like most of those people have been coming to this stream from, midnight, and I just like, I don't know, I'm really not feeling it. But we'll see. So that'll be good. I will see you. Well, I might try to stream later in the week too. Yeah, I know. That's my big thing is like I just want to go to bed and not worry about it. So hopefully, as soon as it cools off, I can get everything back on track. But you take care. You get yourself some like ice cream or something fun. You too. You too. The same. Have a great weekend and rest of your week. Hearts. Maybe next time I'll actually do my nails. I have a code on these. I was testing something out, but I never got to this one. Oh no, not the. That's heartbreaking. Yeah. Okay, bye. And to anybody who is watching on the sidelines, bye. All the good vibes, all the positives, all the everythings. Bye. Finger hearts. Finger hearts.